What's happening? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day, wherever you're watching this from. Well, another beautiful day for me to let you know that I told you so. Man, have you seen the unfolding events? Those people, wale watu wa kukimbia into conclusions and hashtag justice for the victim. Justice for the victim, my ass. Bro, niliwaambia mambo ya watu wawili wachana nayo. Mambo ya watu wagapi? Mambo ya watu wawili wachana nao. Ama in this case, can I say mambo ya watu watatu? Sababu Watchman ako involved. Man, you see, we are living in a crazy time. And as things go on the way they are going on, very soon it's gonna begin to, you see, venye vitu zinaendelea, people will begin to look at women like the way we look at portraits. Like, that's beautiful, and we keep moving. We've said this over and over again in this space. There are people who've spoken up. Wakakanyagwa chini. They were told they are crazy. Who hurt you? Yeah. Remember I said here last week, when this whole dust is settled, one person will speak, the other one we will speak, and then we will know the truth. And here we are. Mambo ya watu wawili wachana na? Mambo ya watu wawili wachana nayo. It does not involve you. We were not a part of it. Now we are, because we have seen footage. But since we are not a part of it, let it be. Yeah. Tukisonga mbele. Now here we are. End of November. Here we are. Last week of November. Next week tuko December. The year is ended. Now today, I don't want to talk about that event hiyo niliongea kuihusu in a previous video. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. And I hate to say, no, I love to say, I told you so. Now let's keep moving. Today, so something happened yesterday that is a bit personal. I'm not going to talk about it in details, but again, I will just pick a lesson. One of the biggest cause of depression in men today is relationship with women. One of the biggest cause of depression right now in men, because November is basically just men's month for what, but one of the biggest cause of depression in men is women. And it has to do with relationships. Reason being, as a man, you get into a relationship with all the good intentions. Your desire, you have a vision and a plan for your relationship and your family, and you have everything lined up, you have everything planned. And so when that breaks, especially if you have kids, it will break you as a man. Now, this is for the men who love families. These are men who are good men, who are men who love and, uphold family values. So when divorce happens, what people don't know, or what people don't speak about, is that it affects men more. This is because as a man, men love. We love, genuinely we love. And by our love might not be expressed by words. Our love is most of the time expressed through actions. I provide, I sacrifice, I protect. I go all out to make sure that my people are well, and my people are safe, and my people are well taken care of. And so when we get to a point where with the whole modern woman thingy, women don't listen, and women grow horns because apparently they have been gassed up so much. So when a marriage ends and you had kids involved, it becomes more like the end of a man's life. And I'm saying this as a personal thing because it's something that I have witnessed, one in my own family. And one thing I will say as a man, one thing I will say, and this goes out to all men. The fact that she took your kids and alienated you from them, alienated them from you, does not mean your life has come to an end. I know it's hard, I know it's tough, but as a man, I want you to wake up today with the mindset of you're still the seed carrier. Kama venye Mama Boys aliishi kusema, during her time. As a man, boy, shout, you're a seed carrier. You're a seed carrier. That means you can make other kids just like the ones you made before. You still got the seed. Don't destroy your life because she took your kids. You can go make another family. I have seen men do that. When I was growing up, we had several neighbors who came to a point they're like, this is not working, and they created new families. And they are thriving today. Huyu akiwa kichwa ngumu, imanishi maisha yako iishe. They were, in fact, let me even encourage you men, you were born before they were. You were born many years before your wife or your ex-wife. You met her, you probably knew her for about 10 years. Ikienda sana on the maximum. Wengi wetu, we only knew our wife for 2 years. This is somebody who's probably 9 years younger than you, 2 years younger than you. That means ulizaliwa before yeye. That means you have more life before her. Don't die because she's decided to cut ties with you. Don't let go. Don't give up on yourself because somebody has decided to walk away from your life. This is somebody who came into your life. You are already living your life before they came. Now, this message is 100% dedicated to men. So if you're a woman watching this, you're lost. Toka uende tafuta kitu ingine ya kuwatch hapa YouTube. This is 100% a conversation dedicated to men. Gentlemen, do not lose your life because somebody has cut ties with you. I know a guy who has been hardworking, dedicated, strong, all out there. He has a family. And the moment his wife cut him off, that guy lost his life. He didn't die physically. He just gave up on life. And every day since then, he has been working to destroy his own life. It breaks my heart because this is a story of very many men. There are so many men today who are depressed because a woman they loved and had kids with tore up, removed the kids from his life, and alienated them. So now the kids hate you. Now she hates you. All she wanted from you was the seed. She didn't want you. Now you're here depressed because kuna mtu hakutaki. And she has taken that one thing that you value the most. That's your kids. And now you're lost. You don't know whether to be alive or to die. You're lost. You've given up on life. Bro, today I'm going to tell you something that somebody told me in 2021. The best revenge is success. The best revenge. Listen to this, gentleman. Your best revenge is success. Your leverage is to walk away, but your revenge is your success. If only you can step out there, get back on your feet, and rebuild your life again, and become 10 times better than you were before. That is your revenge. Because right now, the way you're wasting your life, she's winning. She's telling everybody, angalieni. And everybody is looking at you like, yeah, she's right. You do not need to fight her. You do not need to keep going to court. You're wasting a lot of your money and resources doing a court case that is useless, that is basically just going to end up on her favor. Gentlemen, just wake up. Start working on yourself. Start building yourself. You have everything it takes to refix your life. And guess what? It takes very little. It takes very little for a man to build himself up. 1 year of dedication, 1 year of being purposeful and dedicated to your craft or whatever it is you do, just 1 year will change so many things. You can rebuild your life so much in just 1 year. To call that last week of November. If you begin today, by last week of November next year, look at how far your life will have gone. I told you this year niliamua, when the year began, I took normally during the end of year, kunanga kazi sana. So what happens, I just take time off. Most of the time, I take time off and travel. But beginning of this, I just took time and I sat with myself. I just went, nikafanya shopping yangu yote, brought it to the house and locked in. And stayed in. And guess what? I made a resolution. I didn't even make a lot of them. You going to the gym, working, fit, nini, all that is nonsense. That will not work. I decided this 1 year, I will keep women from my house. Because I realized every time I brought a woman into the house, maybe she came in for the weekend. I ingia hapa Friday. By the time she left on Monday, my account dipped. My energy dipped. My efforts dipped. And so I decided, you know what? How about I cut them off for just 1 year? 2024, no women in my house. Not unless she's bringing value. Not unless she's somebody who's coming to provide a service. That is okay. So I cut women off from my life. Useless relationship, useless conversations. And guess what? In the last just 11 months, I have more results than I've ever had in my life. I have so many more results. I woke up this morning fatigued because of a job I did yesterday. One job. Just one job I did yesterday. Brought me a good income. Job moja, si job mbili, job moja, because I have been building up to get to this point. Building up to get here. It takes time, it takes dedication. It also takes sacrifice. You need to start weighing your options and realizing this is draining me. Cut it out. This is bringing gain into my life. Put more in there. Give back to it. Because what brings gain into your life, you give back to it to bring more gain. What's draining your life? What is an expenditure in your life? If you cut it out, you save up. You stack up. Your expenditure ilikuwa inaenda huko, you now begin to stack up and do something beneficial with it. You can take that and put it in something that brings you gain, brings you income, brings you profit. That way, if you keep doing that for just 1 year, you'll be able to rebuild your life. You'll be able to stand out. You'll be able to reach a goal in your life. I said it at the beginning of the year. Wakati nilikuwa kwa radio, I did a podcast. While I was on radio, just before I started my show. I did a show there and I said, you know what? By the time I turn 40, I want to have multiple streams of income. I'm turning 40 in the next, 5 months now. And guess what? Goal. And now I can double that up. Because it takes very little for a man to rise again. Just cut off, sacrifice. I told you I used to go on a lot of road trips with my friends. I cut that out. I only did like 2 or 3 this year. I decided, hii inanitoa timing. I removed it and I focused. Haven't been on another road trip. Haven't been on another trip with friends. I see them going every time, but I'm like, mimi sitaki. I see posters. I'm on WhatsApp groups. They organize and I'm there. And I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. Because I have a goal to attain and I have a goal to achieve. And guess what? The year is coming to an end and I have an achievement. I'm proud of myself this year. That one, I have been able to sacrifice successfully. I've been able to give up on something successfully. And take that time and effort yenye nilikuwa napatia madem and put it into work. Put it into a business. And guess what? It's bearing fruit. It's bearing fruit. I'm beginning to see clients coming to the shop. It's defining itself. I'm taking my time to grow. Sijipatii pressure ati lazima nifike level flani. I'm like content where I am. And guess what? It's defining itself. At my line of baking, it's defining itself. I don't have to force anything. Yenyewe inajidefine. Clients are bringing themselves. Everything is aligning. Why? Because I decided to focus on myself. Gentlemen, it takes very little. A very little sacrifice. Put in effort, put in time. Then you will see yourself change. You will see your life changing. You will see your life changing. I used to do content before. Then nikakuwa so entangled. Nini. I want to please madem hapa na pale. Right now, look at the content I'm producing. Within the last just 1 month, I have so much content here on YouTube. Within just 1 month. Na si content ya ufala. It's something you watch and you enjoy. Something you watch and you learn something. Why? Because I decided to put my time and effort and energy on something that is worth it. On something that brings in, on something that is of value. Now, ndio hii hapa. Ishashika reli. Train ishashika reli. Sasa ni kusonga nayo. And guess what? It's bearing fruits. The reason I'm seated here right now is because there is fruits. Otherwise, singekuwa na time ya kukaa hapa. Sasa ningekuwa nikifikiria venye nitatafuta kadem ka weekend. Sasa ningekuwa nikifikiria venye kuna dem amelala hapa, ningekuwa nafikiria venye nitamtoa before maneiba waamke. Sasa ningekuwa nimezunguka huko hivyo, trying to fit in. But once I'm content, it doesn't matter. One step at a time, one day at a time, and you fix your life. You fix your life. So this goes to all the gentlemen out there who are feeling depressed because your ex-wife took your kids and alienated them from you and you're feeling lost. Gentlemen, get up. Huo dem alizaliwa nyuma yako. You were born many years ahead of her. You still have the seed. You are the seed carrier. That means kama unataka familia, you can make other kids just like those ones. Wash your hands and keep it moving. You've done your best. You've given your best shot. Now get up. Dust yourself. It's never too late to start again for a man. It's never too late. Bora uko na uhai na uko na nguvu, it's never too late to start again. That's this video today. It's never too late to start again. Even today can be your day one. Today can be your day one. And you put that energy and time and focus and dedication for a whole year between today and the next 1 year. Look at how far your life will have gone. Look at how far you will look at how many strides you will have made. Hata kama ni stride moja between leo na November next year, you will see growth, you will see progress, because you have decided that you're going to build something for yourself. You've decided that you want change for your life. It starts here, then it starts here, then it goes to planning, then it goes to effort, and then eventually you see fruit, you see results. So this is a challenge to every man out there who's going through it. It's never too late to start again. Just start. Make today your day one. Make today your day one. Cut off anything that is taking your energy. Cut off anything that is draining you of your energy, draining you of your resources, draining you. And see, put that, unaona your energy yenye inaenda, put it into something, put it into a project, put it into a business, put it into a plan, put it into something. And in the next 1 year, let us meet here and do an audit. Let's do an audit in the next 1 year from now. Let's see how far you will have gone. Take it one day at a time. Usijipie pressure. One day at a time. Grow nayo. That's my message today. It's never too late to start again. See you in the next video.